Hello everyone, we are Group 4 and our topic for today is writing a position paper. What is a position paper? A position paper is like a debate, gives one side of an argument about a topic. A position paper's purpose is to persuade the audience that your viewpoint is valid and justified. In choosing a topic, formulating your arguments, and organizing your paper, you should carefully investigate the ideas you're contempting. It is critical that you address all sides of the issue and explain it in a way that your audience can grasp. Your role is to pick one side of the debate and persuade your audience that you are well versed in the subject at hand. So it is important to back up your assertions with proof, as well as disprove counterclaims to demonstrate that you are well versed in all sides.
So what is a position paper? A position paper is a short document designed for one of the following purposes: to state an organization's policy, position, or philosophy about a subject called a position paper, or to pose a problem or question and then answer that question with information or a proposed solution called an issue brief. Position papers are published in academia, in politics, and law and other domains. Ideas for position papers that one is considering need to be carefully examined when choosing a topic, developing an argument, and organizing the paper. So position papers range from the simplest format of a letter to the editor, through to the most complex in the form of an academic position paper. So position papers are also used by large organizations to make public the official beliefs and recommendations of the group.
Writing a position paper. A position paper presents an arguable opinion about an issue. The goal of a position paper is to convince the audience that your opinion is valid and worth listening to. Ideas that you're considering need to be carefully examined in choosing a topic, developing your argument, and organizing your paper. It is very important to ensure that you are addressing all sides of the issue and presenting it in a manner that is easy for your audience to understand. Your job is to take one side of the argument, persuade your audience that you will have well-founded knowledge of the topic being presented. It is important to support your argument with evidence to ensure the validity of the claims, as well as to address the counterclaim to show that you are well informed about both sides. Issue criteria. To take a side on a subject, you should first establish the possibility of a topic that interests you. Ask yourself the following question to ensure that you will be able to present a strong argument. Analyzing an issue and developing an argument. Once your topic is selected, you should do some research on the subject matter. While you may already have an opinion on your topic and idea about which side of the argument you want to take, you need to ensure that your position is well supported. Listing out the pro and con sides of the topic will help you examine your ability to support your counterclaims, along with a list of supporting evidence for both sides. Supporting evidence include the following: factual knowledge, information that is verifiable and agreed upon by almost everyone; statistical inferences, interpretation, and examples of an accumulation of facts; informed opinion, opinion developed through research and/or expertise of the claim; personal testimony, personal experience related by a knowledgeable party.
Once you have made your pro and con list, compare the information side by side, considering your own audience as well as your own viewpoint. Choose the position you will take. In considering the audience, ask yourself the following question: who is your audience? What do they believe? Where do they stand on the issue? How are their interests involved? What evidence is likely to be effective with them? In determining your viewpoint, ask yourself the following: is your topic interesting? Can you manage the material within the specifications set by the instructor? Does your topic assert something specific and propose a plan of action? Do you have enough material to support your opinion? Organization. Your introduction should lead up to a thesis that organizes the rest of your paper. There are three advantages to leading with the thesis. First, the audience knows where you stand. Second, the thesis is located in the two strongest places, first and last. Third is the most common form of academic argument used.
These are the sample outline for a position paper.
Guidelines or tips in making the academic text. The following guidelines will help you write an effective position paper. First, choose an issue. The issue should have the following characteristics. It should be debatable. You won't be able to take a stand if the topic is not debatable. It should be current and relevant. It should be written in question form, and it should be answerable by yes or no. It should be narrow and manageable. 2. Begin the writing process by conducting an in-depth research on the issue. 3. Make sure to define unfamiliar terms when you first mention them. 4. Be aware of the various positions about the issue and explain and analyze them objectively. 5. Reflect on your position and identify its weaknesses. 6. Cite valid and reliable sources to establish the credibility of your arguments. 7. View the issue from a different perspective so you can present a unique approach. And 8 is limit your position paper to 2 pages.
9. Analyze your target readers and align your arguments to their beliefs, needs, interests, and motivations. 10. Summarize possible counter-arguments and use various evidence and data to refute them. 11. Use the active voice as much as possible to achieve a dynamic and firm tone. 12. Arrange your evidence logically using an inductive or deductive approach. So A. In an inductive approach, you discuss specific information first, and then look for patterns to create a general conclusion. In essence, an inductive approach entails a flow from specific to general ideas. Letter B. In a deductive approach, you discuss a general idea and then branch out of specific information that could apply to it. Basically, a deductive approach entails a flow from a general theory to a specific hypothesis. 13. Check your argument for fallacies and eliminate them. Fallacies or errors in reasoning weaken your argument. 14. Use ethical, logical, and emotional appeal. An ethical appeal relates to your credibility and competence as a writer. A logical appeal refers to our rational approach in developing an argument, and an emotional appeal refers to the use of arguments to evoke feelings.